Well, they're spicy feral kittens. Like it's like spicy, there's certain levels of ferality you can get out of a cat, and their level of ferality is fairly high.
They're not feral, like even though you got them when they were babies.
Well, it's genetic. Like it's like ferality can be genetic. Like the more cats that have been bred in, or like like had kittens in domestic life, the more they become less feral.
It's okay.
These probably were not.
One hiss equals one kiss.
The orange one was a street cat.
Yeah, your orange is a street cat, and it's probably a lapsed feral.
Oh my god!
Although she's still crazy, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Breaking up a cat cuddle session over here.
All right. No. Well, you know what? Let's get into this cuddle session.
I got 5 on it.
Make those lyrics work with a song.
We should just skip talking about the first 10 minutes of this episode because it was pointless.
Well,
just kidding.
It was kind of like, I mean, it is a fun idea. Like Sarah and I were talking about it, and we were like, has TNG ever said out loud, wow, the universal translator's not working? Like, did they ever mention that ever once? I don't know if they ever do.
Maybe once, or it might have been, like Darmok is the famous example, right? Where the universal translator
words.
Yeah.
Well, he's not saying. Yeah, but I guess this is potentially the only instance I can remember of it not producing English words.
Yeah, it was hilarious because Sarah was like, don't they have universal translators? And then Cisco goes, I guess the universal translator's not working.
But then it just suddenly does.
Well, they explain it has to slowly learn a new language that's never heard before.
That makes no sense. I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Did they actually explicitly state that the translator itself needs time to acclimate?
Yeah, the computer literally needs time to learn the new language pattern. It's a real thing. So that's why it slowly started working. The main issue is that you think that's going to be the point of the episode. And then it isn't.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like that movie Lost in Translation.
Yes, exactly. That's what Lost in Translation was about.
I kind of hate all the tropes that come with this situation.
Also, you know what I really wanted is for the translator to be in the Fritz.
Well, I mean, that would be wasn't there's like a episode.
Just curious, was the explanation for the translator supposedly given by Miles?
I think either Miles or actually Kira. I forget exactly who.
All right, so I found the line that explained that the universal translator needed, or Cisco says, keep them talking so the computer can establish a translation matrix.
Right. So basically, the computer just needs to learn it. And then eventually it'll...
So they have AI.
I guess, but it's interesting that they start off with wow, their syntax is unlike anything we've ever seen. It's there's only so many ways it could go.
Also, that is not a good example of syntax is unlike anything we've ever... what's a good example? Arrival. The aliens had a language that was what the hell's going on? You literally can't comprehend what they're doing.
Yeah, just that idea, in order for that idea to work, you need to come up with a really cool thing.
You need to spend a lot of time thinking about it.
What I wanted to happen is that it just was in the Fritz, and that Miles O'Brien had a thick Irish accent that it fixed. See what I'm saying?
It's actually been compensated.
He's like Miles, and he's like, yes. Yeah.
Toy. You keep saying that, and it's just it was completely if it was Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic, then potentially, or Welsh. No, Welsh. If it was a Welsh accent,
or just old Celtic.
Yeah, have you ever seen a Welsh or Celtic movie? You're just I can't tell what they're saying. We need the subtitles.
Don't think of it. I don't think I have. I'm not sure how it would sound myself.
Do you think those words were scripted?
I think so. Knowing Star Trek, I mean, I could confirm right now. I can find the.
Or if they were just say whatever.
Were they freestyling?
Yeah, freestyling.
No. I mean, let me find the actual script for Sanctuary, because
at least some of it must have, because eventually they get to the point where they are saying real words in the middle of it, and it seems like you better get that right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
They should have been we haven't encountered this gibberish since we dealt with the Hutts.
With the what is it? What is it? Something the walls fell.
That would be Darmok.
Yes,
yeah, Darmok. The universe is on Orion's belt.
So for people who don't know, there's a really great website called Star Trek Minutia, and one of the best parts about it is that he has, or they have, I don't know who it is that exactly does it.
You guys say they them, dude.
Yeah, they have got an archive of every production script for TNG and Deep Space Nine.
How did they get this, dude? Did they steal it?
So I actually went on a deep dive on this once. So Gene Roddenberry used to have a company on the side where he used to sell scripts of the shows he produced when he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, no.
Wow. He was trying to wet his beak on the side.
Yeah, actually, yes. Because technically this is the intellectual property of CBS? Paramount? Paramount?
Paramount.
Yeah, so technically it's theirs to sell if they wanted to, but Gene Roddenberry just made his own company. It was like, I'm the producer. And he just started selling them. And they didn't stop him. So, and then it actually, unfortunately, stops with Voyager because the production for Voyager was fucked and nobody liked preserving anything on Voyager. So unlike TNG,
did he at least preserve all of Voyager?
No, nothing.
Oh, darn.
There's very few.
It stops in the middle of or at the beginning of Voyager.
So basically, as soon as Voyager starts, nobody starts preserving any of the screenplays very well. There's like a few you can find off of eBay and stuff, but none of them have been collected. And like the Star Trek Minutia screenplay archive is so useful. I've used it to find so many interesting and cool things and to like get spellings correct. And like one of my favorite tidbits is that there's that one episode where Deanna, it's called, remember Timescape, where everyone kept being frozen? And Deanna was like, "Oh, I must just be freaking out," and she starts tapping herself on the neck. Yeah. You know that is a ad lib because it's not in the script. So that was actually Marina Sirtis being like, "Oh, I remember that plexing is a thing. I'm just gonna have my character do it." So that is something that it's useful when you go through the scripts. There is the guy who is I forgot I think his name is Larry Nemesek. Larry Nemesek is a guy who wrote a lot of like companion books for Star Trek. And he actually like replied to a message I did on Reddit, and he was like, "Hey, if you want any of the scripts for Voyager, just hit me up. I have them all. I bought them all."
On the side?
Yeah, he bought them personally. So
I mean, all the ones that were available, or he actually found the rest of them?
I think he has all of them, to the point where when they made a documentary on Voyager, they like referenced him a lot. Like they were like, "You have them all, right?" And then he was like, "Yep, here they are." So nice guy. He offered to show me whatever I needed when I need to, but we're pretty far from Voyager. But this week we watched Sanctuary instead, which is a very good example of DS9 doing allegory poorly. It's really not a great example of them trying to tackle the refugee crises of the day.
It's a big topic. It's very hard to handle well. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it is hard. It's just that the problem is in that in this future, there is no reason the solution presented would not be like okay. Like in the real world, we have like physical problems with like crossing geography and borders using limited technology. But we're in the space future where we can go to any planet anytime.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't make any sense, because they're like, why this planet? Like, why do you need this planet? And they're like, we just need it, dude.
We really like it. It's in our religion.
Yeah. And also like, it's also like but like there's other planet like that's better. The winters are better. And he's like, no, don't want it.
Nah. And it's like, we want the sad planet. Like,
yeah. And it's like, what do you want
the prophecy foretold?
Yeah.
That's the problem. The problem again is religion.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. It does end up kind of playing out that way in a way, doesn't it?
That and having extremely gross skin. That's also the other problem.
That's what I kept saying. That's what I kept thinking. Like I was like, don't let these people with smallpox in here, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it's coded too. As. You think this is you're psyched out by three different things. You're like, okay, is this like a language problem episode? Is it going to be a plague episode, or is it going to be a refugee?
She had hair like those like the
Johnny
Mormon
Bravo?
Housewives, like the not Mormon Housewives, the people that like Amish kind of. She had Amish hair.
Sure, yeah. So,
but you know what? Before we get into the episode, I want to talk about one thing before I forget. It's very important. Mm-hmm. This piece of shit in the show, this musician guy, gives this lady a video hologram of himself playing. And I want to tell everybody, don't ever give anybody something like this. Whatever the equivalent is, don't ever. It sucks.
No, they cut out the part. They cut out the part where it says, "Hey, let me sign it for you," and it will cost you $20.
I don't want someone to give me a poem. Like, you know what? If you're hard of money and just don't give me a gift. I don't want gifts, especially these kind of gifts. Don't want them.
It's more that it's like here's my CD. Here's a gift of mine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
that's
like,
more of the thing. Yeah, it's like if I for Christmas gave out like Blu-rays of my movie.
Yes, and you're like, by the way, this is, you want to say this one because the whole cast signed it, and it's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I have the movie digitally.
Or even if you did give a fuck, that's a little presumptuous to be like, my movie is great as a gift because it's mine. Like, it's a little weird, but
you're like, I didn't even keep the disc for The Godfather. You think I'm going to keep?
You know what's funny? The actor who plays that, he's a TOS like staple from back in the day. Original series staple. So he came back for this. He's supposed to be like a guest star. He's like, whoa, the guy from TOS came back to play this flute guy, this clarinet guy. But then apparently
the Woody Allen of his universe.
There's like this weird anecdote where he's like, I came on set and I had no idea what was going on, and I was kind of concerned and scared.
Okay.
Because he's like, I haven't watched Star Trek in years. I don't know what's going on. I know Armin Shimmerman and his wife. His wife plays one of the provisional government ladies this episode, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's just kind of like, yeah, so I just did my job, I guess, but it was kind of weird.
Well, that sounds very plausible for the biz.
Yeah. Well, Sanctuary first aired November 28th of 1993, which is 6 days after the last episode, which was the Data Mom is a Robot episode, Inheritance. So
right, but
I do think
8 days since the last DS9 episode.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So it's even longer. So you know what? It is very appropriate for us to fall into this wormhole.
Yes, we fell into the wormhole, and there isn't a whole lot there actually.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
Well, just
there's not a hole there.
Well, starting off, at some point in November of 93, because I don't have an exact date, Star Trek Judgment Rights for MS-DOS, an adventure game from Interplay featuring the actual voices of the TOS crew, was released.
Sick.
There are full playthroughs of it on YouTube. It's pretty fascinating to look at because it looks like adventure game cartoony sprites of the TOS crew, but actually has their voices coming out of it. So it's like, wow, this exists.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. In news, on November 23, we had the release of Snoop Dogg's debut album Doggy Style, which had the famous Gin and Juice on it.
Nice.
The very next day, on the 24th of November, the Brady
by the
Bill.
way, do you guys like? What do you guys like? How do you guys feel about gin?
I love gin.
I like gin.
Really?
Gin's great. Yeah.
Too much like medicine for me.
If I could still drink, I would take
I'm a
gin
vodka
all the time.
and juice type guy.
I mean, I love a
I love
classic
vodka.
dirty martini made with gin. You know, that used to be that was my drink of choice in college, actually. For a long
I love
time.
gin. Gin's
It's not like
so
a
good.
preference, but there's a time and place for it, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Good
I love
old
gin.
French 75 with gin.
Yeah, well, although with French 75s, I prefer cognac. I do like cognac.
Get me an amaretto sour.
Oh yeah, those are also
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
Those are
Love
pretty good.
amaretto.
boy, I wish I could drink.
Oh. Well,
I just
moving
finished
on.
a glass of wine over here on my end.
I know.
Yeah, right in front of Marvin.
Yeah, she was like, Marvin, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yep, that's exactly how she drinks in front of me. Yep.
The 24th of November, the Brady Bill passes through Congress, establishing a 5-day waiting period for handgun sales and federal background checks for all.
I thought there was like, no more fucking Brady Bunch fucking shows.
I know. I thought you were about to
Cancel
say
that
the
shit.
Brady Bunch passed through Congress. And I was like, what
no more of those kids, those bastards.
Wait, this was
Who's even their dad? Who's their biological dad? Who's their biological mother?
the Brady
need to
Bunch
know.
movie
The
still
Brady
hasn't
Act.
happened yet, right? Well, I haven't covered that yet.
I have no idea.
I think that's more of a mid to late 90s thing.
Yeah.
I know
So
very
that'll be
little
coming
about
later.
the Brady Bunch.
Anyway, Bill Clinton would sign that law into law in like 6 days on the 30th.
Okay.
In the realm of movies, the big releases were A Dinosaur's Story, or I'm sorry, We're Back, A Dinosaur's Story, which is a cartoon movie about dinosaurs who travel to present day and become intelligent by eating a brain grain cereal invented by a scientist. It's based on a children's book, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a whimsical tone. It's not a schlock sci-fi beat. Okay.
It's got one of those Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs kinds of plots, I guess.
Okay.
But it was also a flop. It was released by Amblin Entertainment.
Okay.
And the other big release...
That'll teach that ET logo.
Yeah.
The other big release of the day was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Shit. Yeah. It's a run by fruiting. Yeah, that's the line I remember the most from that movie.
Pierce Brosnan's greatest role.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh shit, yeah, Pierce Brosnan's in this, and he's super beautiful.
I'm not actually saying it's his greatest role. It's just funny to note that he's in it.
Yeah. As a really
also, one of the Lawrence brothers is in it.
Oh, which one?
Joey?
I don't know. I don't know where he falls.
They're impossible to distinguish.
He's the middle one.
Joey because it's the only one can name.
He's the middle one. He's the one below him.
I sat in on a Lawrence Brothers panel in Comic Con because they had like a comic.
Yeah.
They had a comic come in out.
Called the Lawrences?
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what it was. I'm sorry.
Who do you think would win? Like straight up.
Damn.
It didn't work as advertisement.
Bare knuckle brawling. The three Lawrence brothers or random 3 Wayne's brothers?
Oh, the Wayne's brothers by far.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like probably Damon Wayne could solo. Honestly.
yeah. See,
Wait,
I feel like
Damon
as children they beefed each other. They beefed each other like as kids. Where I don't think the Lawrence brothers have ever.
Oh no, it's not Dave. It's Marlon who is him.
Marlon.
You mean the movie Him? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Also, Marlon could also definitely solo. Like,
they could also solo.
They grew up in rough times. They know how to. Yeah, they know how to scrap.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the Lawrence brothers know how to scrap.
They grew up fighting fly girls.
Yeah.
On the streets.
That's a tough job.
Of In Living Color.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the end of our trip to the wormhole.
Oh my god, thank you, Dan.
We're back.
Thank you.
Oh, we jumped out of this hole and straight into the sponsorship from Ekster. And you know what? They don't have any more talking points for me, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
shit.
Whoa, be careful.
No,
we just hate your wallet.
You know what? My favorite thing from Ekster is the Card Holder Pro. So that's all. The Card Holder Pro is actually pretty good. I like their.
What do you have right now? What do you have right now, dude?
Make up your mind, man.
I have the Orange Wallet Pro. So that's a pretty decent one. I think the Card Holder.
It's pretty high visibility.
How many wallets do you have, dude? From Ekster, dude.
They have sent me like 12 wallets or something.
How come we don't have any wallets, Marvin? How come there's no trickle down effect, Marvin?
We're ask you every time, and you all kind of go, "It's fine, I don't need it." Like I've asked you.
We're here in a drought of wallets, dude. I haven't changed my wallet in a whole year, dude.
They also have the Card
Holder.
Holder.
Reagan.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, all the way back.
You're like, they'll trickle down.
Yeah, wallet down economics.
Yeah.
But they also have their new Card Holder Pro for MagSafe out, which is a cool concept. Basically, it has MagSafe magnets on both sides. So not only can you attach it to any phone that is compatible with MagSafe accessories, but the wallet itself can attach other MagSafe accessories to it, including like there's like a Card Holder Nano that you can put on it, so you can add even more, make your wallet even bigger.
How thick is that going to be, dude? Can't put that.
It's actually the original Card Holder Pro MagSafe is pretty thin, so that just makes it like the thickness of like a regular wallet, like a regular Ekster wallet, basically to add more stuff.
Thickness. As they say.
Yeah, it makes it average.
Yeah,
and then you can
average.
Yeah, you could like also attach like I think it's like they have a money clip, they have all this other stuff you can attach to it. And you know what? You guys want to check out all the stuff they have because they have other stuff too. They have they have their little knife from their partnership with Wesson. They have like their grid backpack series. They have all sorts of fun stuff.
Backpack.
Yeah, I told remember the Wesson microblades. Remember we were talking about that? Wow. Well, that's not surprising. Yeah.
I don't know.
Here every time.
Me, that's the one. Are you right with that?
I don't recall that either. Actually.
See?
No, the microblade. You even asked Sarah over.
Us here.
Sarah asked, "What is a microblade?" And then we explained what the microblade.
Some microblades are considered regular blades to people. Okay.
Right. So you're going right into the bit immediately.
Okay.
Like exactly.
Like input.
Is that exactly what happened last time?
We're all machines. We just repeat the same jokes over and over.
We're all just in there. You just give it the right prompt. We're just chatbots.
We're all chat
We're just
GPTs.
chatbots.
The right blade size for the right person. Do you know what I mean? It's
exactly.
That's of the boat.
Oh yeah,
it's all about perspective.
Let's put all these Ricardo quotes side by side so we can. You guys want to check all those stuff out? Go to ekster.com. That's ekster.com and use our offer code Newbie. And that gets you an additional 10% off any order site-wide. What's up, Ricardo? What was?
I have a question. Not a question. It's a statement, more like it.
Oh my god!
Look. We're a few weeks. We're like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Why did I do that?
We're 3 weeks from Thanksgiving, which means we're 3 weeks from Black Friday,
of recording. At time of recording,
the blackest of all.
It's already Thanksgiving, probably right now.
The Fridays. So I say because these codes stack up. Let them stack up. You know what I mean? Get yourself a few wallets, because guess what? You're gonna forget this year. You're gonna forget somebody. And it's a good wallet for everybody. It's a good wallet for ladies because they can put it in their purse. It's a good thing for when you go work out. They can attach it to their phone, MagSafe, and
you're gonna wish that you had hoarded 12 wallets.
Yeah, you're gonna forget a gift for somebody, and then that way you'd be like, oh, I got those 2 wallets in the closet. I'm gonna give them one of the wallets. Yeah. Get a neutral color like yellow. Yeah, every color's neutral. You know?
No, they have like a red wallet. They have brown ones. Yeah. They have black.
Except brown. That's too close to shit colored.
I like brown. That's leather. God, that's the color of leather.
Of course you would, dude. Fucking brown.
What's wrong with leather? You're brown.
I
know. Oh my god. All right. Ekster.com, offer code Newbie. Additional 10% off any order site-wide. And it's additional because they always have sales going on, and it just adds an extra 10% off on top of that.
Look, I'm not too superstitious, but I'm a little superstitious. Somebody gives you a wallet. If you give somebody a wallet, put in $1 in there. It's for good luck.
Oh, you're supposed to put $1 in?
Yeah, you're supposed to not give an empty wallet to somebody as a gift.
I guess that makes sense.
If they give you a blade, if someone gives you a blade, you're supposed to give them like a coin back or some sort of currency.
Okay.
Just, old
you know that.
Witches traditions,
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, rules. I didn't know there was like tradition surrounding wallet gifting. That's very specific. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's something to do with like some bullshit, dude. Some bullshit that nobody really cares, but kind of sounds fun. It's more fun than anything. Just like religion.
You got to ward off the ghost of poorness.
Yeah. Religion only works if you're using it to weaponizing it against people to oppress them.
Yeah, that's the best way to use superstition. Yeah. Dia de Muertos uses it as a way to make people afraid of zombies coming back.
Well, that's not really a religious thing.
No, we're gonna turn it into that. We're gonna turn it into a weapon.
Well, like Bagulde.
We're gonna turn it into Weapons, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Let's finally get into the thing where Nana Visitor asks the question.
Ricardo, Nana Visitor here. Could you please tell us what happened in this episode?
You got to lead in without using your name.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude.
Okay. All right. I'll just pop it out of nowhere.
Yeah, you got to do it that way.
Also, I will ask her next time to be like, "Hey, shut up! Stop talking. I'm trying to ask a question here."
Oh yeah.
Well, when you ask them to record it, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna.
Yes.
So it's Deep Space Nine, the deepest of all the spaces. Bam! 9 inches of deep space, as they say.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
So in this episode, there's a couple of things that it starts off with, and I don't like it because it leads to nothing. It leads to nothing.
Yeah. First 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. First we have basically Kira.
That was an interesting way to get there. That was
such a beleaguered sigh. You were like, oh.
That was the sigh of, I should know this, but.
Kira is like, it gets called into the office, the principal's office. She hasn't done her homework. And I'm thinking like, bro, we're here in a fucking space station. Let me slack off for a couple weeks, dude. That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, dude, there's been so many layoffs. Let me just slack off for a day or two.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'll get that to you tomorrow. And he's like, you said that yesterday. That's the thing, though. If somebody tells you and you're like, oh, I'll get it to you tomorrow, then you got to do it. But if it's your first warning, you can just say end of the week.
Yeah. What if you're just like, wait, you never told me when you needed this.
dude. What? Yeah. They're like, what do you mean EOW? You mean EOD end of the day? No. End of week.
EOY.
End of year. Even better, you know?
Yeah. EOD. And it's not end of day. It's end of decade. Yeah.
That's how you save it.
You know, my work right now, they use COB.
What is that?
Close of something?
Close of business.
Oh,
okay. I get it.
And I'm like, what?
That's a term in restaurants I've heard a lot.
Yeah,
close
I don't
of
like
business.
that.
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
I don't
like
that
I've
one.
heard the term close of business. I just haven't encountered the abbreviation before.
I was like,
yeah, because
COB.
because
I never heard it called
you can call it a cob
before.
Yeah, you can call it a cob.
Get it to me by Cobb.
yeah,
Cob it over to me, okay?
When I finish this corn, the street corn, I'll fucking
cob it over.
I'll get to you. Yeah.
Give me all my
I'll give you
the
the
profits
fucking-
by cob.
Yeah. I'll send you over the chewed up cob. So she's
Capiche.
preoccupied and she's dealing with the goddamn Kardashian. No, she's dealing with the what's her race?
The provisional government of Bajor is being bitches. She's like, just let them farm, and they're like, no, not yet.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is that like governments are so stupid, dude. Like,
Oh, really?
Like, you work for me, motherfucker. You know what we should start doing, dude? Here's the thing we should do. And I've been talking about this for a while, and I think it's time to do it. We established that I want to if I'm elected. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna apply to be elected. You just have to write me in.
Yeah,
Too lazy to apply.
True
That's my thing.
grassroots.
Yeah,
True
real
grassroots
shit, dude. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think the workday shouldn't start till 9. 7, 8 is too fucking early, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
that's
fucking early.
Yeah.
No one opens until fucking 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone should have a siesta like midday, like back in the
So
day.
you want European rules? But
even Europeans don't do it anymore. Like we need to go old timey. Like bring
the
that back,
Spanish
dude.
definitely do siestas for sure. Yeah.
Make America siesta again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, masa.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
masa corn flour.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
bringing it back to tamales. Here's the thing. So say like I'm like fucking Chuck Schumer, dude. He's a piece of shit. He's just old and just in the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could challenge him to a fight and go, you better fucking quit, motherfucker, or I'm gonna fight you. You got 3 business days.
Yeah. I think all government positions should be that.
Sarah, end of Cobb. What is it called? Cobb?
End of Cobb. Yeah.
End of
You
Cobb,
got till
dude.
Cobb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cobb.
Well,
you got
by
3 Cobb
then
days.
you're saying end of close of business.
End of close
day.
of business.
Okay. 3 Cobb
We have
days.
Cobb.
End
And
of
I'm
close of
gonna
business
put-
machine.
Yeah. And here's the thing: he can say, no, thank you, and then he leaves. You know?
Yeah. I
2,
cede my position in government. I'm
2,
too
he
scared to
fights.
fist fight.
Yeah. We fist fight, but we get a referee, dude. It's not like the Kumite here.
Yeah. We gotta go to Vegas because it's the
Gotta go
only
to
state
Vegas,
that'll let us do it.
We could even televise it or sell tickets for charity. You know what I mean? However he wants to do it.
It's a
Whatever
new
charity he
lottery,
wants to-
you know?
Yeah. And then we settle this like old timey gentlemen. And then for show we wear gloves and then we smack each other in the face.
And we
before
must fight
I
the
challenge
old Irish way with our
Yes.
fists
Yeah.
underneath.
Fists like the
Yeah.
Notre Dame fighting
exactly.
Irish logo.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Proper
Yeah.
dukes.
Yeah.
Wow, put your dukes up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you know what?
Proper peekaboo
To
duke
whole
style.
tradition, we're gonna wear old timey like wigs, like George Washington. We're gonna wear the fucking hat. We're gonna wear the boots, really uncomfortable boots, so we can fall and break our fucking ankles. Yeah, old timey. Make
Did you
America
know-
great again.
Did you know that
right
part of your political campaign strategies already occurred? There were a bunch of monkeys in New Orleans that accidentally got free from they were being transported in a truck.
Oh, the AIDS monkeys?
Yeah, they got
Oh, that
free.
was in New
Literally, right?
Orleans?
Literally.
Well, they're infected with what is it? Herpes and COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you do with all monkeys, dude.
And they're in New Orleans, so they will find a gun very soon. So
This is my America. I'm just saying it
Your
right now. This is my
America?
America. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought I heard that it happened in Maryland, but oh no, we're closer to you.
Yeah.
yeah, it happened technically in Mississippi, but they're gonna cross the border straight to New Orleans, grab some guns, have a party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
But you don't know this. You don't know. You don't know their. You
I
don't
don't know for sure.
They
but
haven't called you to warn you.
But I have a feeling. I mean,
They
what
don't
else
have
would,
your number. Otherwise,
No.
they would have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not going
yeah.
to take them bowling.
Not now.
Yeah, not now. Not while they're heavily armed. You know.
So he says, "See, it's already happening. It's
Back
already
when they only had
my
COVID,
government."
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just saying,
we could social distance bowl, but
here's the thing: the government's already silly here. We're in the silliest, stupidest, R-word timeline.
Hey, at least tonight, at the time of recording, Mamdani just got elected, so that's pretty fucking awesome.
I said R-word, but I know what you're thinking, dude. I mean rapist. Because all these goddamn people are rapists, dude. Rapists, and then the other word too.
Yeah.
Republicans. Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Well, at least one of them wasn't elected.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? In my timeline, we could even challenge Mamdani, which he has a great name, dude. He's got a great name.
He's virile enough to stand to the challenge.
Yes,
you know this,
I can go. I'm not a New Yorker, but if I was a New Yorker, I could go, motherfucker, you've had 2 fucking years, you piece of shit, dude. Where's my goddamn fucking free buses, you mustachioed bastard? And then he's like,
they're right there. They're right there. Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Let me complain about something else, and then right. Sometimes
they've been free for a while.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you just want to fight.
Yeah.
If anybody feels that way, let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Okay. So, oh my god. We really deviated from this. Sorry, guys.
There was the government sucks and
Bajor, government sucks and they're useless. So that storyline's boring as shit, dude. Right?
It's not even a storyline. It's literally just a cold open.
And then there's another. There's like 4. There's like A, B, C, D, and F, dude. And here's another storyline: is that this boring ass fucking clarinet player is bringing down the mood, dude. And he can't. This is the thing about people.
He's bringing the vibe down.
They don't know how to read the room. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're in a bar, dude.
Yeah,
don't play.
It's not time for.
Yeah, go hang out with fucking Nick Cave and go play that sad shit somewhere else, dude. But right here, dude, this is Cisco vibes, dude. It's all thong songs.
It's especially weird that he is playing the Deep Space Nine theme. That's like a really odd choice to put. It's like, that means the Deep Space Nine theme is actually like a traditional Bajoran song or something. It's really weird.
Maybe it is.
Yeah,
maybe he is a extra dimensional being who hails from other realities. He knows more than he lets on. Maybe he's a Q.
Also, like, he's kind of annoying because he's like, hey, did you talk to him about getting, the Kia Forum rebuilt? And he's kind of like,
it's like, I need a place that's prestigious enough for my bullshit music.
Yeah. And then Kia replies like, look,
come on.
They're trying to figure out how to put their farms back in order.
Yeah.
We don't really care about
it. Can you care about culture more, please?
Yeah.
Look, and you know what? Art is cool, sure, but we got to make food.
And look, I love sad music as much as one of my favorite bands, The National.
Oh, you love your super sad music, that's for sure.
I love sad music. But you know what? You know where I'm not playing it, dude? At a fucking casino bar, dude.
Or dive bar,
Yeah.
We're not doing it there,
Do that in my fucking private.
I mean, some bars are appropriate for sad music, but not this one.
Not this. Well, this is not just a bar. It's a casino, dude. Now, I have a question because it leads to the next storyline.
It's a casino and sex emporium.
Are the double girls hookers? Sorry, sex workers. I apologize to all the hookers.
No,
I don't think they are, because the holosuites are for that.
Yeah, they are actually explicitly not sex workers.
So they're kind of like,
I thought they were in person sex workers.
They're kind of like the equivalent of like the lady you hire in a Korean karaoke bar
like
to
a host?
to be with you.
I think those are ladies of the night as well.
Yeah.
Many of them are, but in actual practice, many of them actually are just there to be because some people literally go out, some businessmen go out and karaoke alone. And they don't know how to really get into it, and this was the tactic to get them to come and actually come to go to the karaoke bar and actually
ejaculate, dude.
So I mean, yes, a lot of them are jacking and jilling it in there, but a lot of them are just like, oh, thank you for a great night, and then they go home after singing a bunch and drinking. So,
right. I mean, they're just there to pay for the companionship.
Yeah, literally. It's just
what you do with that time is up to the lady and the man.
Kind of, actually. That's kind of the setup, actually.
Interesting. Yeah, by the way, I think in my America, that's gonna be legal, dude.
It's kind of legal right now. I mean, no one's
between a man and a woman is their business, dude.
And no one's like super cracking down on it or anything. It's just something that happens every day. And even in Los Angeles, Koreatown, they do that all the time. Yeah. My family used to run one, actually.
Oh my God.
Well, a karaoke bar where, you had hosts. Yeah. So.
But here in my America, dude, you don't have to be ashamed of that. You could say my parents run
I'm not ashamed.
A sex worker house.
Yeah. Well, I'm not ashamed.
Cool. I'm not either, dude.
Good. Don't be ashamed, Martin. You shouldn't be. Shame is...
You do you, dude.
I will. I'm doing me right now.
Yeah, dude. Right under the desk. Then they get a call and they're like, "Hey, the ship's coming in hot. It's got the vapors. It's leaking fucking radiation. Yeah. These people they have like smallpox / like ringworm, some sort of weird skin shit, dude."
And this looks so fucking disgusting.
You're commenting on something that's just like a feature of their species. It's not like they're actually afflicted with something.
Yeah.
They're not afflicted. Although it's funny when you listen to like Ira Stephen Bear, when he describes it, he's like, "Oh, it's great how disgusting they looked. It was really good."
Well, like he I remember reading that quote too, something along the lines of like, "Yeah, it's so disgusting to think of like people like leaving flakes of themselves in all of your places and everything." Like we wanted to come up with something that no one would want to like have around, basically.
Oh, and also Sarah, I think you'd appreciate this from a makeup artist standpoint. So the way it was actually the makeup artist's favorite makeup they ever did. And the way they did it is
she was Amish?
Well, they, pumice stones like you get for like fish tanks and stuff. You just got a bunch of pumice stones, put it in skin latex and just put it on their face and just let it dry. And that's how they got the look.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just so tired of the refugee wearing like rags and
it's pretty
the storyline where it's just like
it's pretty tropey imagery.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is like
they're like diseased and smell and all sorts of and they're hanging around.
They're obnoxious and they're rude.
I think the whole poor rags thing is because there are no rich refugees. They just call it vacationing. Okay, so like you're never gonna.
That's called What's the ones where you go to a country and you're expats? There we go, expats.
Yeah. Although there are rich refugees that definitely have people.
Yeah.
More people, rich people who are fleeing somewhere.
Here, it's like if you can pay like $5 million or something, you get to come here fast track.
I'll take Ricardo's point that I'll take Ricardo's point that the people in this situation, as we see the Skreans.
Yeah,
they are not the rich type of refugee.
No. They were literally the way they're described. They are literally like feudal peasants.
No, they are living Battlestar Galactica right now. They are a roaming colony of ships looking for their prophesied homeland.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
They're not nearly as cool.
Spoiler, they're looking for Earth.
And they're way more spread out.
If Edward James Olmos ended up being the leader and coming out, you'd be like, all right.
Yeah, you would let him stay. You would let him stay.
All right.
And he's like, so say we all, and he's like, órale, calculos.
And then Bajor would be like, damn, we could use that guy. That guy would really be helpful in getting Bajor together.
We could all be wearing zoot suits.
Yeah.
I get the imagery, but I just feel like I've seen it so many times in Star Trek.
It's tropey. It's absolutely tropey.
I mean, it's tropey for a reason.
Yeah,
right? It's not you don't see pictures of refugees with a fucking smoking jacket.
What if we did?
They have a cigarette top hat, long cigarette holders as well, and they have like.
That's not a.
Although
that's not the norm.
They did, have you seen that photo series of like?
They look like penguin.
Have you seen? I think there's this artist photo series that does pictures of like refugees or areas that are like, more poor or whatever, but they're wearing like all these corporations, like all these t-shirts and stuff that are like discarded, but they're like have fancy branding on them, and you're kind of like this
well that's what happens to shirts like so like this weekend they had already printed hundreds of thousands of shirts that said
congratulations
World
Blue
Series,
Jays.
Blue Jays World Series winners. And so what they do is they donate those shirts overseas.
All the they live in alternate realities where all the sports teams like the opposite
which
ones
is
won.
So crazy. I'm pretty sure there are artists that have done like photo series of this, and it's just like so so
That's just Africa. Like Africa will now be flush with thousands and thousands of Blue Jays.
They'll all be wearing Blue Jay shirts, or like you see them wearing like Nike
World Series champs, Blue Jays. Yeah,
and they're like, "What's that?" There's no context. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a weird. I don't know. Or like even with, I don't want to be grim, but like even with like the recent hurricane in Jamaica, it's like all of these countries that like, you know, Jamaica puts out one of the lowest greenhouse emissions and climate change, yet they're like affected the most, one of the most highly affected areas of like the problem. But like, yeah, it's just like this like flip of just like, oh my God, all of these rich people causing all these problems that everyone else pays for, which is the story of Earth, right? So I guess.
Well, one interesting thing is that like Africa for a while became like a dumping ground for broken electronics because there's laws about the way you need to dispose them in like America and stuff. So they're like, it's literally cheaper to just ship it to Africa and throw it on the floor and then leave.
That's fucking crazy.
But then what started happening is this inadvertently starting training a lot of Africans to be some of the best computer hardware specialists in the world because they can put together fucking anything. And like they've like reassembled Department of Defense they've like reassembled like Department of Defense hard drives that they thought were wiped and like found information and shit on them.
That's fucking crazy.
Like
wow.
Like yeah, it's like there's like a cottage industry now of like a bunch of African people who really understand how to just fix any computer with anything.
Honestly, I mean, you know, that's
with 3 nails and a 4x4, just like Tony Scott. Nope. Tony Stark, dude.
Tony Scott.
Tony
Scott killed himself.
Tony Scott directed this movie in a cave.
Yeah. You can't. He directed this movie with an iPhone and a box of scraps.
If he lived to today, he might do that. He would have done that. Yeah.
He smoked the whole room. All of the scenes are all smoky. You know what I'm talking about, Murphy.
Yeah, exactly.
So these people come in, and I immediately recognize some of them. One of them I immediately recognize because I'm a fan of his. He's one of the character actors that literally, again,
I know.
They keep doing this. Leland Orser.
Yeah,
he is in every fucking movie. He plays. Now that he's older, he plays like the dad of everything. But
is he one of the husbands?
He's one of the husbands, one of the older guys. Okay. And he's like in Alien Resurrection. He's in Seven. He's in The Bone Collector. He plays the dad in Taken. He's in, and those are just like.
He was in Saving Private Ryan.
Everything, yes. Yeah, he's against the glasses in Saving Private Ryan.
To the point where I thought he was actually in a previous TNG episode, and I was like, where was
I did too. Remember I said, I think it was on the Discord that I said, this guy, I thought, when I first saw the episode, I thought it was Leland Orser, but it wasn't. I was
like, this is Leland Orser.
Like yeah. But because the reason is because he looks crazy. Like he looks like every he just in everything.
Everyone.
So you're like, it's that guy, and you're like, it's not that guy.
Well, there's also one other kind of prominent guest actor.
Joker guy, the guy that's in Batman.
You mean Leffen?
Dead End?
Leffen. That's a fucking pull. The little
dude looks just like Leffen.
Well, Tuvok, Tuvok is actually Andrew Koenig, who is Walter Koenig's son. So Chekhov's son from the original series. So another Nepo baby in the fucking show.
But did you know he played the Joker in that Batman short? That
I didn't know that. Famous? No.
Oh, really? That was him?
Yeah, the one where like it's like Predator versus Joker, and then at the end he fights.
That one.
He plays the Joker. Yeah,
that was from college. I remember that.
Yeah, that was like way back when, and that was like the first inkling of me thinking like, you know, when everyone starts heaping a bunch of praise onto a fan thing, the standards are different.
Yeah, it's true.
But also at the time, think about it, at the time it had been a while since it was a while since like Batman and Robin and Batman Begins. And
that was why people were like, "Oh my god, it's like hardcore." Yeah, he's like fighting a predator.
They should let this guy direct a movie. And then they're like, no,
don't do that. The Andrew Koenig reminds me of like if Alex Winter constantly had like a shit-eating grin, like
Alex Winter maybe
from the guy from Bill and Ted. I don't know if he's Bill or Ted. I forget who was who. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I think Keanu's Ted.
Okay, so Bill. He looks like shit-eating Bill. That's what he looks like.
I just kept seeing Leffen. That's the only person I saw.
Another shit-eating grin person.
Another angry person.
Yeah.
But so they come in and they're touching everything and like they don't know their language because the thing's broken. But like I said, she looks a little Amish to me, and I thought that the translator was broken, and I thought, oh, they'll just
that's the episode. The episode's going to be about
they're
we can't
dealing with the
understand
broken
them.
thing,
Yeah.
and it's like umami is on Orion's belt, whatever the episode was. Fucking hate, dude.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out to be
Umami.
that way. I was totally wrong.
Yeah.
And it was even shittier than that. No. So the problem is that once the translator starts working, and by the way, these people are like Encino Man. They're like a fish out of water. They're like, oh, what is this, dude? They're touching everything and they're fighting.
Yeah,
and
they're disruptive.
This just disruptive.
Well, Encino Man didn't try to touch everything. He just was like, whoa.
Yeah. And then
That's one of the tropes I hate, when they were just like overly touchy and obnoxious, just to be annoying in the plot.
Yeah, they're written to be unreasonably annoying, which is just not realistic. Like if you were in that situation, you would be kind of meek and being like, oh my god, I'm here, what do I do? Like nobody would be like, I'm gonna touch every fucking thing in that,
and I'm gonna keep picking something up that someone keeps placing back where I placed it. Like I don't know, it's stupid.
Yeah, like there's no one who's just that obnoxious. Like
that's why I said they look like Encino Man, because that's what like fucking Brendan Fraser would do when he got caught out. Like he just touching things, but like these people are not like not cave people. They're dressed, they've done their hair, they look modern. I mean, they have ships, they have the ability for warp drive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So clearly they're not nobodies, you know?
Yeah,
as I like to say. So they're looking around. And another storyline that we get to is Benjamin Sisko is tutoring a lady of the night, or whatever the Dobble girls are, whatever we decided they are.
Jake Sisko,
sorry, not Benjamin. Jake Sisko.
Yeah,
he's tutoring one of the karaoke girls who may or may not be a lady of the night, and he's tutoring her, and he's like, "Oh, she's not my girlfriend." And he's like, and then Meek, or what's the guy?
Meek,
Nog.
Yeah, and he's like, does she have a sister? And he's all horned up, dude. Nog is
that is an interesting thing where it's like,
how old is this supposed Dabo girl, and how old is Jake?
Dude?
Yeah, and Jake is still a teenager, I'm pretty sure. So
Jake is in school, but Dabo's working presumably at Quark's bar. So there must be some sort of disparity. I just don't know what.
Two things. One, he's got to be really smart.
But the thing is, he is helping her with homework on entomology. That implies she's going to like grade school. How young is this Dabo girl?
Well, we have no idea about like curriculum and what grades should be in this scenario. So I don't want to like go off of that.
She's like getting her GED type shit.
Yeah, maybe it's it could be a GED situation. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Or she might be studying to be an entomologist.
Yeah.
And Jake is just that good.
Maybe she's like every stripper in LA. They're all going to college, dude. And they're doing this to pay for college.
Maybe she's an amateur beetle keeper.
Yeah, dude. We don't know anything. We never meet her. Either way, he's tutoring her, and he's like, "Nah, bruh, I have nothing to do with it. I'm just tutoring her, nothing." Which is weird because a teenager. That I would not be that calm. You know what I mean?
He's a very wholesome kid.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
So anyway, the translator starts working, and you find out that the refugees, they're like like you said, Battlestar Galactica. There's a bunch of ships. They're roaming the fucking space looking for fucking help, and there's millions of them. They
traveled through the wormhole, and they called it the Eye of the Universe.
Yeah.
Play Outer Wilds.
Yeah, I was immediately like, oh my god, is this
everyone
where Outer Wilds got this?
Play fucking Outer Wilds. If you're a fan of Star Trek, and I know I've said this before, if you're a fan of Star Trek and you haven't played Outer Wilds, you owe it to yourself. Play Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds is better than most Star Trek episodes.
Absolutely. Which is why I say, if you love Star Trek, go play Outer Wilds.
So pretty good. They go. They're like, oh, they're just on the other side of the fucking eye of the butthole, or whatever. And he's like, all right. And so they're like, we can't keep 2 million people. Let's figure this out. So they're
3 million.
People,
it's 3 million, fucking 3 million people. There's so many. Yeah.
Now they're overrun by all these people, and they're like they got their acne stuff, and they're like No one, but at no point are they like, well, what do they have to trade? Like, maybe we could sell them fucking some of that ultra stuff for the face, and we'll get whatever whatever fashion they have. Let's fucking trade, dude. You know,
they look so disturbing. I don't like it.
Let's. There's always something to barter with.
Let's not be racist.
Yeah,
I know that sounds really racist.
Well, they're not real, so
okay. All right, let's be racist. Yeah. Let's get more racist.
Maybe
this is our only chance, really.
Maybe they're
it's our only chance.
They're descendants of Freddy Krueger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're all Freddy Krueger.
Krugerans, you know?
Yeah, Krugerians. Yeah.
Krugerians. That's it. Freddy Krugerians. They're like our forefathers, the man of the blades.
The man of the blades. That's good. Yeah.
So they're basically like, oh well, you're the one that made it through, and you're smart. Like you should be in charge, and like they make her in charge. They don't even know who the fuck she is, dude. She could be like
also like Battlestar Galactica. They elevate a non-elite to lead them.
Yes, that's basically it. But we don't even know. Like, what if she's like a far right? You know, like trad wife. You know what I mean? And like,
I mean, she is a farmer.
Yes, true, dude.
And also, she like did want to occupy Bajor simply because of religion.
That's true, dude. This makes a lot of sense now.
And Kira's being like really close friends with her too. Like they're hanging out more often.
Of course she is, dude. God damn it, dude.
But like first she gravitated toward Kira first because she seemed like the most in charge woman, presumably.
Yes. Because they're an explicitly matriarchal culture,
right.
And as a result, they immediately said, "Oh, Kira is the leader. We're going to talk."
This is
to her.
Angel 1, 2.
Yeah, Angel 2.
Yes. No, Angel 1, 2. It's like Final Fantasy.
Angel
I2.
Lightning returns.
Yeah.
You haven't listened to a line where like Meek, Milton?
Yeah, Milton. Milton's really good.
Dude, who are we talking about? Nog?
Nog, yes, sorry.
Milton's really good.
I'm willing to go with Milton.
Yeah,
Milton
Nog. Nog.
You know, Rom's
Nog
son,
like
Milton.
throws a stink bomb on these kids. For no reason. Just fucking stink bombs.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Mean.
Yeah,
jackass.
Yeah, Nog's
what
just
a
being
racist
an
asshole. What a racist piece of shit.
Right
you know what
here.
what he should have done? What Jake is Jake, right? Jake should have done is been like, this is a tradition here. He's like, now that he did that, we gotta fuck him up, dude. He's like, I'm gonna go run. Get some
when they kick his
soap.
ass,
I was
for
happy,
it.
dude. I was like,
yeah,
pull his ear off.
Yeah. I mean, he got what was coming to him, to be honest. And then
for sure,
it's interesting when Nog is being attacked, he screams the same way Rom did.
Yes.
So,
yeah. They did canonize the Ferengi war cry or battling noise.
I think it's a fear cry.
Yeah, someone said that there's like a fan theory that Ferengi actually arose as like a prey species. So they're like meerkats or whatever, or squirrels, ground squirrels. When they see an enemy, they go, ah! They just start yelling to let everyone else know.
That could be the case.
Yeah, because it seems instinctual. It doesn't look like he's doing it on purpose. Yeah.
So then like they get in a fight afterwards, and like these kids are like, even Jake's trying to be friendly. He's like, hey, so there's that planet my dad found, because Ben Solo. Nope.
Yeah, they found a great perfect planet. Yeah.
Perfect planet. It's mild winters, mild summers, good farming. It feels like
food.
California.
The soil is already good.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to.
Perfect for growing weed.
There's universal health care.
Well, they're gonna get replicators, I assume, from the Federation, right? So we
don't want your stupid novice as 1-star difficulty planet.
and they're like, no, we found a planet. It's called Bajor, or
we want a sad planet.
Yeah,
we
want
difficult and hard times.
And then that fucking bitch ass downer fucking musician is like, oh, I want to give you a gift. Here's my signed holographic CD.
I mean, the way he approaches is something I really like, where he says, I know what it's like to be displaced, which is a very pertinent thing to mention right then.
So let me
he gives him a fucking recording of himself.
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
I like how she put it down on her desk and like it's not on. It's her being like, I'm never going to turn this on.
Use it as paperwork. I don't like that at all.
And he's wearing his performance, his so-called like performance at this great like opera hall or whatever, he's just wearing like sweatpants and like a t-shirt. Like, he doesn't look dressed up at all.
Yeah, dude. He's going to the Y afterwards.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, this is my mid. I'm coming here, then I gotta go work out, and then I gotta go do some banking
running
afterwards.
errands. Yeah.
Yeah. But he can't even play fucking good music, dude. He's playing saddy
music.
Saddy music. So they basically want to live in Bajor, and then so Kira like talks to the people in Bajor, and they're like, "We can't have these people over. Like, we're barely like surviving here." And they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah, they're going through a famine and like
and all of a sudden
They're still recovering
lady,
from the occupation. Like, like give us a break.
I think it's valid.
And then
yeah.
the lady, the Amish lady, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, we did our research," and it's like, you guys couldn't fucking you guys have computers, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, we did research, and like there's this part of the fucking planet that no one's occupying, and it's perfect for fucking farming. And I'm like, dude, you hide all this stuff, and you're fucking dying. What? Pick another planet, motherfucker.
No, their religion told them they would go through the eye of the universe and find the sad planet. The planet that's where we need to go.
We should do that from now on, dude. If your religion told you something, do the opposite. It's their
manifest destiny. They were told
like
they needed.
This episode puts a lot of faith in just telling us that, or rather, this species puts a lot of faith in just telling us, like, nah, we'll make it work though. Like we can turn any land around. Like that.
Yeah,
seems
but
to
and
be
also
like,
at that point, Cisco would have been like, "How do I know you're not just bullshitting us? That just sounds like some shit you just made
also,
up." Like,
if they could prove it, they would like.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what Cisco should have done.
yeah,
You should have said, "Cool, I believe you guys that you guys could turn around. So go turn that other planet around."
yeah.
And when you've turned it, then you guys could help each other.
You don't know what crops we grow here.
Yeah.
You don't know like what type of planets are here. Like you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It was
Who knows?
very valid.
Who said you had to find your home planet right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
Now you found it. Now keep an eye on it from afar, and then farm your land. And then eventually you could come and bring your crops over to Bajor, you know what I mean? And grow whatever, you could make it work, but give it time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put your quarter in the corner of the screen.
We got to go now.
Yeah.
We got to go now.
Next.
Yeah.
Anyway, so her kids and her husband, I don't know, one of them might be her husband, dude. Leland or Sir might be her husband.
I think they're both the husband, right?
Yeah, they're both like her companions.
She's a
reverse Mormon.
She's poly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're poly. Yeah.
Polly pockets?
Yeah.
They don't have the term husband, but she says like they're bonded.
They're
to
reverse Mormons. The lady has
dude.
multiple husbands. Yeah,
That's what
I like this female-led
this
leadership.
covenant. Yeah, that they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when she's just like, "Oh, we're not. The men are too emotional, and they don't. We don't." Which is
I
funny.
think here's what I think.
It's worth putting in.
Yeah, I think that it's another thing that they're like, oh, let's put another fucking problem.
Yeah, let's put another. Yeah.
Another crazy
Another
kooky thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is like people love to say like, well, we are a culture that oppresses women, right? It's been happening since like someone learned how to write, and they're like, I'm gonna write a fucking religious book, and the woman's gonna come out of her ribs, out of his ribs. So. But the thing is that like it's kind of the issue I have with Star Wars, which is like you can't have balance with one or the other. Like balance is both the dark side and the light side. It's not one that has one. It's not all one side because then it's not balanced.
No, that's why Star Wars is dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to bring balance to the force. You have to bring balance to the force by destroying the dark side. Yeah. I agree with that.
Well, here's the thing: is that like that's not balance. To me, balance is like, oh, you have Sith and you have Jedis working together, and then maybe
Ricardo, that's like saying we need to work with Nazis. You're wrong. I'm sorry.
No, but they're not Nazis, dude. Here's the thing: is that like
the Star Wars version of Nazis? They have stormtroopers.
Here's the thing:
they do.
Okay.
They do have stormtroopers.
I do. Okay, I'll explain what I mean by this.
No, you're so wrong.
Then Ben Solo.
Everyone finds something really cool about Star Wars that isn't fascist because they love it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, dude. No, what I mean is that like if anybody Ben Solo wasn't leading the Nazis. All right. Ben Solo might have been the balance that he knew what the dark side was, but he was more
Who's
the light
Ben
side.
Solo?
I mean, given how messily those movies were written, sure.
Yeah.
Who is Ben Solo?
Kylo.
Ben Solo, the rapper, dude.
Oh, Adam Driver. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
dude. Come on, dude.
No, Ben Solo was nothing. No, all those characters were nothing. You're trying to find meaning
Then
in
Oscar
sequel
Isaac.
movies.
Let Oscar Isaac. He's a minority.
Oscar Isaac
Let
was
him-
He's
He's a
supposed
Mandani of their culture, dude.
Oh my god.
Let him roll, dude.
Oscar
He's a
Isaac
socialist.
and the black stormtrooper guy
Yeah.
were supposed to become a couple, and they pussied out, and they didn't do it.
Who
Like
was? Who was?
the stormtrooper guy?
Oh, this is be a couple.
Well,
They
it
did
was
another-
they were clearly very strongly hinting at them having a
What?
bromance.
So they did another Lord of the Rings, huh?
Yeah,
Well, they
they were
didn't let him
very
kiss at the
clearly,
end.
strongly hinting at that, like, oh my god, you're so cool.
I don't know
You
if they were hinting so strongly that was a foregone conclusion
Like Lord of the
at
Rings?
that time.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a thing where it was like, man, they sure love like hanging out, and they like hug each other a lot,
Yeah.
and they're like
I
having a great time
I might
together.
classify that as queer baiting.
It's
You think
okay.
so?
That's also true. Disney does queer bait a lot,
Yeah,
Quite a lot.
definitely.
so that sure
They have
that's true,
introduced dozens of first gay characters.
Like Donald Duck.
yeah. That's completely true. Yeah. Donald
Like-
Duck. Yeah.
Who
I think
else?
Donald
The gayest of
Duck
them all.
is
I
gay,
think
yeah.
Mickey. Bye, dude.
I think
Mickey's
Mickey's
definitely
bi,
bi,
yeah.
dude.
Donald Duck is ace. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
Think about
he's a
Mickey-
sailor, man.
Yeah, dude. Now I had my theories about him, but now you've convinced me completely. He's definitely
He's in the Navy.
yeah.
Yeah.
The name.
But again, we're back to just it like make it fucking, I don't know, dude. I just don't like any religion. I don't like any religion. I don't like any absolutes. Just let me grow my weed, dude, and have a gun.
Sure, why not? Just throw that in
You
there.
just want a simple thing, okay? You
Yeah,
just want
dude.
a simple
Let me have
fucking
guns.
life.
Let me have guns and let me have my
grow my
weed.
fucking
That's
Also, the
weed
thematic point you
and
were
have my
trying to
gun.
make with Star Wars with light and dark, I get it. It's just that the movies do not support that.
I
at
know.
all.
But you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
I know what in a well-written series of movies, it would have been like,
That would have
hey,
worked out.
we're supposed to have shadow with light. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be a
Yes,
thing. But
exactly.
no, not when multiple times in the row the dark side has created Nazis. That doesn't
That is
work.
true.
I mean, I was briefly
But
interested
they are
in what
well dressed, dude.
Yeah.
I was briefly interested in what Benicio del Toro was getting at in the
Yeah,
second movie,
dude.
where he was like, "Hey,
Sure.
I sell weapons to everybody, and it's all pretty much bullshit." Like
Well,
that was an interesting thing to introduce, and I was
Yep.
like, "Oh, is it gonna go here? This is
Yeah.
so cool."
The
And it
Last
didn't.
Jedi
Yeah.
is a bunch of. That's an interesting idea. Let's stop thinking about it. That's like
Yes.
the whole movie.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up for 2 sentences, then move on.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
they didn't let
entire
him do
movie.
a third one. They're like, oh, we got to course correct.
No, we didn't. Oh, no, that wasn't him. That was fucking Abrams. Abrams came in. To the
That's what I'm
third
saying.
one.
yeah, just to
they
undo
didn't let him
everything.
finish it. They didn't let
Oh,
him-
yeah.
They brought in Ryan
fixed
Johnson.
Quote, yeah,
Like, it's just a
quote-
fight.
yeah.
It's just a movie fight.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just- it's just a big 3 movie fight.
Yeah. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. is
Anyway,
that this is
Star Trek.
Yeah. Here, it's that. So anyway, so this lady's like, we need this fucking planet, and they're like, just go to your fucking planet, dude. And her 3 concubines
Mhm.
take over a plane. And by the way, they're so dumb. They haven't fixed their fucking ship, dude. And they just take off with their ship. They're like, we're going to go to Bajor. What are they going to do in Bajor? 3 dudes. That's how you know, like these dudes are not the smartest dudes ever, dude. They're like, we're gonna go,
Yeah.
we're gonna take over the planet. 3 dudes.
I mean, she does say like the men are kind of dumb. That's what she said
Like,
a few. Yeah.
like it is very justified given what we see, like how the society ended up that way.
Does she live in idiocracy?
Kind of, yeah. It's sort of like how.
They want their Gatorade.
And that, now that you mention it, like the more I think about it, the men do feel like they are portrayed like substantially less intelligent than she is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're also kind of like walking around like, oh, you know,
Yeah,
like
they
they're
just
not.
kind of like, they do
They
nothing.
shamble around. They
I
just,
wish-
and when they first go on the promenade, they just start wandering off in random directions.
Yeah,
and
they're
you're
just,
like,
I wish.
they're just angry, reactive things.
I
Yeah,
wish
yeah.
Cisco would have said when she's like, "Oh, this society is run by women," and he's like, "Here, women and men both stupid."
Oh
Both
my god.
I mean, that's
we believe in stupid equality.
That is worth
that is the
remembering
United
from time to
Federation of
time.
Planets way.
Yeah.
That is something that one should not forget.
Equally stupid.
Even non-man or woman. See, Odo also stupid.
Oh, stupid. He's
stupid. And Odo's like, no, I'm not. I'm much smarter than all of you, actually.
Like, whatever, collaborator.
Yeah. Goddamn Nazi. So anyway, so they don't listen, and they go, and so the what are they called? The Bajorians?
What?
The Bajorans, yeah.
Bajorans, yes.
It is weird that it's pronounced Bajor, but they're called Bajorans.
You know what they say,
It
right?
is very
Bajor in the
weird.
sheets,
Yeah, exactly.
Majorans in the streets.
Yeah, Majora's Mask in the streets. Yeah.
So they go and they start shooting, and like Cisco gets on the horn with their army dude, their general, and they're like, "Hey, these are kids." He does say these are kids, though.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah,
she's a pedophile.
No, those are her kids. That's like her
those are
son.
her kids.
There's like a different.
Tumac is her son. The other two.
Okay,
dudes were not.
so
That's
I made the same mistake as Ricardo. I will
Yeah.
say that. Like, so
Yeah.
I was very confused by that.
It is confusing.
I
They
thought
do
I was
not-
like, wait, is she sleeping with her sons?
Yeah, dude.
I was really confused.
It is definitely weird. Yeah, not well like established.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm glad we'll never have to see these people again.
Yeah.
I'm glad they
fair.
died on that ship.
Yeah, these goddamn perverts.
I'm glad that Walter Koenig's
Yeah.
son died on that ship.
Yeah, goddamn,
No, Walter Koenig died on the way back to his home planet.
goddamn fucking incestors.
Tumac's dead.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's good.
So
That's
they're shooting, and then they don't listen, and they're running out of air because the ship.
They
was
start
about to-
shooting back. That's
Yeah.
the worst part.
and so the ship blows up, and then she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sad." My kids
And then
are dead."
the Bajoran ships are like, we didn't even hit them, by
Yeah.
the way. They just
get
exploded
close.
on their
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the lady's like, "Oh, okay, we'll go to the planet. We don't want to get shot, I guess." I don't know what her reasoning. She doesn't really say. She's just like, "All right, we're going to go to the planet." And so they
It's
leave.
just because they have to. They don't have
Yeah.
a better choice.
They're
That's
like,
why.
Yeah. Coming over here with your goddamn fucked up ships, dude. Eating all our pineapples.
Well,
taking all our men.
I guess credit to the Skreans for not resorting to an invasion
Yeah.
because they
Well,
did
they
have
can't.
3 million people.
Those ships
yeah.
would not have.
Also-
There's no way they could have. Like,
But if they had some sort of dogmatic religious cause behind them, if it had been written that way, I
Dan,
could see it happening.
these guys were dumb, dude. You think they're gonna invade anybody with that type of fucking intelligence, dude?
Well, dumb people are exactly the type of people who would invade people.
that's true.
I guess so,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, they might
You gotta
just
be
like
dumb.
go. Let's all just try to land on Bajor at the same time and see if they can stop.
We make it. It's like Florida. You're like, as long as you touch land, baby, you're American.
yeah.
Safe.
Oh my
I'm
God.
safe.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here's the thing. This wasn't a bad episode because I've seen bad episodes that I'm like, this is funny enough that if there was a party going on, I wouldn't mind having it in the background just because it's so stupid. You're like, oh, this is a part where, and also I like the episodes that have the guest stars that I recognize because it's fun to be like, especially if you're imagining you're having a party and you see in the background, you're like, is that the guy from fucking The Bone Collector, dude? It's just fun to.
I
to
would
have those
never
episodes.
remember that. Ever.
Really?
No.
You're not a fan of The Bone Collector?
I
know
just
what the
don't
Bone
remember
Collector
Enough
is.
faces
to
like
recognize
that.
bit
Like,
players from those things.
no, I
Come
don't.
on,
Not everyone
Sarah.
had that book, Ricardo.
I didn't. I
But
didn't have
like
the book. I just
again,
watched
with
a
you,
lot of things.
Ricardo, I feel like there's like a cutoff. Like you have this like your memory's really sharp for certain things. But then,
Oh wow, this is a movie starring Angelina Jolie
But
and
there's
Denzel
not.
Washington
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Queen
dude,
Latifah
Denzel's in a fucking wheelchair.
Wait,
I mean,
and
what's
this
it
is
Michael
Bone-
about?
Rooker
this is
and
Bone
Luis
Collector?
Guzman.
What's
Wow.
the title of the movie again?
I've never
Bone
seen Bone
Collector.
Collector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
This
for
is
the
still the Bone
adult
Collector.
the adult version, they didn't change the name at all.
Wow. The summary is a
Well, you should at least add a letter.
quadriplegic ex-homicide detective and his partner try to track down a serial killer who is terrorizing New York City. Okay.
By the way, so Leland Orser, he's also. Let me just read you some of the fucking bangers this guy's in, dude.
Alright.
Alien Resurrection, right? Saving Private
Okay.
Ryan,
I
right?
don't know if I would call Alien Resurrection a banger, but go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, for him, they're wins, they're W's. Got
Yeah,
good-
okay.
good
That's
fucking
fair.
lines,
That's
dude.
fair.
They're big
That's fair.
movies. They're big
Voyager.
movies.
Yeah.
He's in Married with Children.
Okay.
He's in
All right.
Escape from LA. He's in
Mhm.
Piranha. He's in Mad About You. He's in so many fucking
He's in
things.
all of
dude.
the Taken movies. That's
Yeah,
weird.
well, he plays the dad of the girl. He plays the stepdad of the girl of Liam Neeson's daughter. Yeah.
You know, the fun thing to do with a career like this is to imagine meeting him on the street and him telling you what he was part of, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool."
Well,
You
no,
can do the-
no.
you can do
imagine somebody meeting him and doing the most annoying thing in the world, where they're like, "I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? Have you been in movies? Yeah."
And then he'll
"What
say,
movie?"
"You may
And
remember me from
and he's
such
like, you
films
may know
and
me as
TV."
Bo-" He's like, "No, that's not it."
Exactly,
Twitter?
yeah.
No, that's not it. And then he lists everything on his IMDb, and he's like, "You know what? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm done."
Yeah.
Again, this wasn't the worst episode I've seen. It's not the best episode. I'm gonna go right in the middle, 5.
I'm also a 5. This is an episode I didn't remember very well, and I don't like it very much in hindsight.
But it doesn't offend. It's not offensively bad.
I think it's just like I said at the beginning, this is an example of DS9 doing allegory really poorly.
Yes.
And also the ending infuriates me. The part where she goes, "You were right, Kira. Bajor is not Quintana." Then Kira should have replied, "Then don't go to Bajor. Why are you making a big deal out of going to Bajor if it's not Quintana? Then what are you
No,
doing?"
she was just trying to say it to stick it to her.
Yeah,
That's the only
she
reason
wasn't.
why
She
she
didn't
said
mean
it
it
at all.
literally.
Oh, you mean like being like, "Oh, your planet's a bitch ass planet," kind of thing. Like, "Oh, it's not the best planet.
Yeah,
Quintana's probably the
that
other
was
planet."
that was her name Hanik or Hinek?
Hanik. Yeah, Hanik.
Yeah, she's just like, "Bitch, your planet's ugly anyway."
Yeah,
okay.
she's just be, and also Kira should be like, "By the way, you don't need to farm anymore. There's things called replicators." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Stuff-
yeah.
Like the presence of replicators really should like change a lot of these conversations.
I don't know. It's a 5 for me as well. It's like it started off potentially as like, oh, we're getting somewhere, and then when the ask became something that's just like complete, because the problem is it's not a huge deal that they can't settle. They told them not to settle on Bajor. Like, the only reason they're so insistent on it is because some sort of prophecy told them to do it. Whereas like we live in a world where you could just go to any planet and just travel between planets super quickly. Like, what is the
It's
big
just-
fucking deal? Like,
Well, it's you have to turn it into, well, who are we to presume or to discount the importance of this prophecy that they've built their society upon?
I don't care.
Dude, I forgot Leland Orser is in fucking Daredevil, the original with Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay, sure. So the best Daredevil.
The best one, yeah.
I'm also going with a 5
Yeah, that's fair.
because
Yeah.
it's just
Nice.
middle of the road. The first 10-15 minutes wasn't necessary. A little disappointed that they just dropped that.
I'll give it a 6 because to me, 6 feels like a more corrected middle of the road score.
Right, that's
personally.
fair. That's fair.
Okay.
But I will mention that I noticed that we got another mention of the Dominion.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
apparently they are the reason why these dudes had to refugee themselves to the universe.
Who's the Dominion again?
So they were brought up in Rules of Acquisition when Quark was trying to figure out a supplier of whatever wine they needed that was like had a much larger supply. They said
They were just
well,
name dropped there.
You can talk to the Dominion. So we're hearing about the Dominion more and more. So
Yeah, and in this case, the Dominion were the people who conquered the people who were previously oppressing the Skreans.
yeah,
And then the Skreans are finally free to, set out and find their homeland because the Dominion came by and got rid of their oppressors.
and a lot of their leaders were killed by
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah, the Cylons did it.
that's probably the most important part of the episode, actually, that the Dominion was mentioned again.
Yeah.
It feels like they're setting us up for something.
One thing that I did think was kind of interesting, though, is
Are they, Marvin?
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, back to you, Dan.
the thing that I found
Hooah.
The thing that I found interesting was that leading into the talks, Kira's talking to the dumb flute guy, and the flute guy says, like, "Oh, please tell them how sorry I am that the provisional government's going to turn them down." And Kira actually takes that moment to like, "Wait, why are you so sure?" She gives some pushback as to like, "Wait, why would they turn them down?"
Well, I think because she's friends with Hanik, so she's like thinking maybe we could, maybe they'll be okay. I don't know.
But then later on, she just kind of digs in her heels and like ultimately sides with Bajor over everything. And it's
'Cause
like, it's just
also-
weird to me that like she would be thinking about like, well, maybe it would work. And then later it just kind of disappears, like that possibility.
To me, it's because when they're talking about it in that meeting with the provisional government actually has a lot of good reasons as to why this should
Okay, so
happen.
in your mind, she's getting convinced by them.
Yeah,
in that
whereas
conversation.
Haneek just goes, "Why? That's not fair." Like Haneek actually brings up a decent point. I don't agree, but she brings up a decent point at the end, which could have been used in that argument, which was, "Hey, we are professional farmers. Maybe we could help fix your famine. You know,
Right.
this could be a mutual benefit."
And that's
she
still
doesn't
the
bring
point
that up
she
in that meeting,
clings on to near the end.
but only at the end. She doesn't bring
Right.
that up in the meeting. So if she brought that up in the meeting, it could have been more of a back and forth. But the way the meeting itself was written, it was just more of her being completely irrational about her desire to occupy Bajor, and the Bajoran provisional government being like, "We honestly don't see a good reason. Also, we ran it like a bunch of simulations, and it doesn't turn out very well. Like, I don't know what to say."
Also,
Like,
there's a much better planet just over there.
they found you a planet. Maybe that is the planet you're looking for. Maybe it's very sad there. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how sad it is.
You didn't even look at it.
You didn't even look how
know.
sad.
You didn't even visit it before. You don't know.
Bunch of assholes you are.
Yeah, it's,
Didn't even look at how sad the planet was.
It's
Jesus.
very presumptuous for you to have done that.
Fuck
but-
you, honestly.
Fuck you.
You know what? I'm down with 5.
Oh, Dan.
If we look at the Discord rating, Imagine Nathan, once again, very helpfully compiled all the statistics for us. And the winning score was, wait, hang on, let me just make sure. The winning score was a 6, but the average was a 5.3.
Okay. Well, so
Okay,
we're right
okay.
on track.
Yeah, so it's right around there. Yeah, so, you know, I think everyone agrees that it's like kind of a frustrating episode. I mean, again, like there is legitimate things to talk about the refugee crises and like how they can be more thoughtfully handled and etc. This is not a good example of it.
Yeah.
It's just because it's just unreasonable. But yeah, that's Sanctuary. Thanks for everybody for listening to our episode discussing Sanctuary.
I guess
if
one
you
last
guys-
tidbit. I just wanted to mention that I liked how Odo and Quark continue to just be kind of like,
Oh yeah.
just pals when whatever's happening in the station. Like they always have a
Yeah.
conversation with each other about
Yeah.
what's happening, which I like
Also-
that they keep doing.
Also, kind of a fun moment when Quark comes to the rescue of Nog, and they both kind of just go like that, you know.
Oh
like,
yeah. All the hissing. I meant to mention that earlier.
yeah, so there's some sort of like feral instinct.
Yeah,
that they have to
Ferengis
fight.
like to
Yeah.
hiss as part of their like battle instinct.
Yeah, so that's interesting. And he does come to like Nog's defense. He doesn't just go, Nog's being stupid. He goes, no, I'm going to save Nog. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Sanctuary. Thanks for listening, everybody. If you liked it, you can give us a like or a review or a rating wherever you are. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Podcasts. Just YouTube. This is stuff like that. Also, check out our merch store. Head on over to fugitiveframes.store. I have finally ordered samples of the new thing that I'm trying to put on the store. So when it gets here, I'm going to try it out to make sure it's all good. And if it's good, we'll put it up on the store in time for Black Friday, and you guys can see everything. It's gonna
Hold
be cool.
on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts. And also, yeah, it's got a bunch of shirts there. Right now, it's got the This Machine Kills Fascists Batleth t-shirt. It's got the Prime Directive is a Lie Deanna Cake t-shirt. And it's got a shirt designed by our own Dan Dank, the dancing doctor of death, Beverly Crusher as a skeleton. You can check all of those out at fugitiveframes.store. And also, you guys want to like get early access to these episodes, you can always become a member of our Patreon or a channel member. Both of those are only $1.99 a month. You only need to become a member of one in order to get the benefits, but either of them gives you early access to new episodes, usually a week. It gives you dynamic ad-free versions of those episodes. It also gives you access to the private Discord, your name in the ticker. You get coupons off of merch moving forward, all sorts of fun stuff. We are also eventually going to stream, and when we stream, they will be exclusive to the Patreon and YouTube membership. So yeah, head on over to patreon.com/newbie Star Trek, and it's only $1.99 a month. I feel like that's reasonable, if you like it. So yeah. Also, If you guys ever want to send us an email, you can always email us at contact@newbiestartrek.com. That's contact@newbiestartrek.com. This week's email, they didn't sign it, but they introduced themselves as Skelarang. And I'm going to put something in the Discord that corresponds to something they sent us. So there we go. The letter starts off, "Heyo, Skelarang from Michigan. I love your podcast. It's helped me get through so many shifts at work, and I often find myself laughing out loud. Congrats on almost finishing TNG. I wanted to draw y'all in 10 forward before you left for newer starships. Hope you keep boldly watching what you've never watched before." And it should be on the screen right now if you're on the YouTube version.
Yeah.
But if you're on the and if you're on the audio podcast, I'll put a link there too. Yeah, it's great. I love this.
I love this.
I think this might be like the first instance of legit high effort fan art we have ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be, right?
It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of little references.
Good.
So next to record,
This is I'm not gonna lie. This is more accurately portrays me than the one that John did, just because John when you know, like they made us a little buffer and a little
he was trying to be flattering. He was being flattering. Yeah.
And this one like kudos. It represents me like that. This is more like me.
There's a lot of fun little details. So you notice the chip container next to Ricardo is Taco Bell, but the chip container next to Dan is Del Taco.
With the crinkle fries, I can see them.
Yeah, it's the crinkle fries actually. Yeah, you're right. Oh man,
well
they know. Yes, that
they understand.
Oh, and there's also a turkey in the background and Pulaski, of course. So
hell yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Pulaski. Too bad she's dead.
Fly high, Pulaski.
That's
so
awesome.
Funny to say "fly high" about someone who's not dead. It's hilarious to me.
So Skelarang, thank you very much for that amazing piece of fan art. Super cool. Super fun. Yeah, we really enjoy
I'm
it.
super honored. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you know what? Thank you guys for listening. If you guys want to catch some other things we do, you can head over to fugitiveframes.com. We have links to all the things we do there. However, we do have our other podcast as well. Would you stay tuned? And I'm actually bringing it up because I might have some time to finally edit that episode we recorded. It was so long ago, I forgot what it was. What was it? Was it Severance?
Probably.
I think it was Severance.
What I remember.
Yeah, so I haven't edited yet.
Damn, and I haven't finished that show yet.
Yeah, we've been waiting. We've been like stuck on the last 2 episodes of season 2 for like 3 months.
Oh, dang. But those are pretty good ones. Life has gotten
busy.
I know, exactly.
Life is so busy that I don't have time to watch 2 hours of TV.
It got real busy, yeah. So that's a big part of why. But you know what? We will eventually get there. We will eventually get that episode.
Maybe this weekend I can get to it.
Maybe we'll watch it. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll watch it. One of the dumb things I thought of is maybe we'll watch it on that road trip we're going to take, because we're like, what are we going to do in the hotel?
Taking a road trip.
In the hotel? Yeah, that's a perfect time to watch that.
Yeah, so maybe. Although we won't have the sound bar and everything that we have set up, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's at wouldyoustaytuned.com. Also, there's going to be a link and all that. You can just check that out. So next time we're popping back to TNG for a seminal episode titled Parallels. Good old Parallels.
I heard tell that this episode takes place on the exact same star date as the one we just watched.
Oh, does it? I never knew that.
That was in the Memory Alpha trivia. I'm assuming it doesn't actually matter.
Are you saying that this episode happened in parallel with the last episode?
In fact, I just did without knowing it.
But you did know it. In a parallel universe, you did.
Whoa, you keep finding them. You keep finding the parallels for me. Thank you.
All right, let's join. We'll go on a rollicking romp with Worf in Parallels next week. All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.
Ricardo's doing the he was saluting as if everyone could see the salute.
I forgot this is video, this is not video. This is
yeah, audio. You're saluting. All right, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.